good.
AJ is obviously WBC #2. I mean, there is a scenario with, say, Povetkin, rather not wanting to face Povetkin in Russia. If you ended up with a situation where Povetkin was, you know, against AJ in a vacant title, would you apply the brakes if that was something that would happen?
Again, it's you know, it's not really for me to decide. It's the coaches and the team. I think, you know, Dylan White just won the WBC International Silver Strap. He'll move into the top 15. Povetkin's got the silver belt, and once that fight gets made with Wilder or not, that will become vacant. But every governing body is looking at AJ. I mean, they're all, if you look, WBO now, I think he's number 3, WBA he's number 12, IBF he's number 14 or 13. He'll move into the top 10 in those other governing bodies this week after that fight. And I just think they're all absolutely desperate to get Anthony Joshua to fight for the belt. So he's not going to have a problem. Whenever we want to fight for the title, it'll happen, because they're desperate for Anthony Joshua to fight for their belt.
And is he sort of progressing exactly as you expected?
Yeah, I think, you know, I think there's a few comments this week about 12 to 15, 16 months before he's ready to start looking at a world title shot. And if you look at the progress tonight, Dylan White in December, I'd like him to fight Tepper for the European title in March or something like that, and then probably one more, and then end the next summer. I think it'll be there or thereabouts. And you know, going back to Rief's comment, we'd love him to do more rounds. You know, that you probably can't find a heavyweight. I mean, Kevin Johnson was like the perfect guy. Do you know what I mean? Finally, this is the guy. We've got the guy to fight him. We'll definitely give him some rounds. He's lucky to get through the first round. So I just don't think. I mean, Marius Wack's a guy who's got some serious, you know, but I don't think he would go a couple of rounds either. Yeah. I mean, but it's perfection what you're seeing, and it's great to watch.
Do you know what you said about Kell Brook in the week about he would beat any welterweight in the world? Do you believe that Anthony Joshua would beat any heavyweight in the world?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Including Klitschko?
Yeah.
And Wilder?
He said any, yeah, he said any.
Well, I'm just fucking around. David Haye, he beats all these for you.
I don't necessarily, I mean, from a management perspective, it's not the right time for those fights now. But yeah, I do. I don't think there's, I mean, outside of Klitschko, I don't think there's anyone in this room who thinks Deontay Wilder will beat Anthony Joshua. I mean, might be one. Someone, you know, sorry, fine, but
that's a good thing about boxing. Get a date set and you get to prove yourself.
Those fights will happen 100%. I mean,
David Haye?
Of course. I mean, David's got, you know, he talks about fighting again, but he's going to want the right payday to come back in a 10-rounder, which I'm not sure is there for him. But Anthony Joshua against David Haye is a monster fight next year.
You spoke to David at all?
I think I had a couple of conversations with some of his people, not about this fight, but about coming back. And he's not. David Haye's is a sharp guy, you know. He knows about the size of the fight against him and Joshua. But we're not really looking at David Haye. We're kind of looking at progressing to a world title shot. So that's a fight that has some novelty value at the moment, and I think it's one of the toughest fights for Anthony. I think David Haye is a great fighter, but we're looking at winning world titles, and it doesn't, getting through David Haye doesn't really apply to that strategy.
Will you go out to Germany, Anthony, to see the few?
I don't think so because of training. But I'll definitely be tuned in, for sure. If I'm chilling at home, definitely.
You got a favourite?
Yeah, I'll go with Klitschko because how long he's been at that level. That's what they're saying, like with Dylan, and being at a certain level, experience, you can't buy it, and he's got loads and loads of it. So I think he'll be alright in October.
You know him a bit as well from sparring, so you fancy a go?
Yeah, you got to remember, Klitschko's like, he's Olympic champ, isn't he? He's Olympic champ, he's had that pedigree, then he's been in the game, he took a few losses, he's got himself together, and he's been reigning for ever since. So I think he's so talented, he's done well, and I think he'll keep holding to them belts.
What do you think of Contemporary and how do you compare him to
Contemporary?
Yeah.
No different. That's another opponent.
Have you watched much of him?
Just a fight with Price. Yeah, like he's a European style. You've got the boxing, or you've got the ones who tuck up and walk forward and try and eat your shots. And it's adapting. With someone like that, you don't want to box with your chin in the air moving back because they're just swing over the top. Just defend and counter. Do that enough times, sooner or later, he stop coming forward and then you put him back. So I think that's what I'm saying. By the time Contemporary comes, I think I'll be in a good place. Boxing, in my mind, how to deal with someone like that. So I'm sure it won't be too awkward to defeat him.
would you be quite keen to box for the European title straight after the British?
Boom, British, European. That would be really good. And then you go into world, and we've accomplished what we set out to do then. But whatever happens, whatever my team say, my job, be fit, be healthy, live the life, good promotion, make sure I'm ready, get me on great cards, coaches and that, make sure I've got the right fights and build me to a world title. So everyone's working together.